In the vast stretches of the Sabi Sand Reserve in Africa, the bloodlines of many lions intertwine as the struggle for power, survival, and dominance drives coalitions to battle endlessly. From within one of these coalitions emerges the hero of today's story, a cowardly, fearful lion who suffered and lost much throughout his life before finally deciding to break his fear, challenge death, and reveal his terrifying, savage side to take revenge on all who had ever tried to harm him. Born from the lineage of his father, Nkuhuma, the last king of the Birmingham coalition, the lion Nkuhuma gained renown after losing many of the coalitions he once formed. We cannot trace back the early origins of the Nkuhuma pride with complete certainty. The pride was named around 2006 after a group of lions settled in the northern region of Sabi Sands, which came to be known as the Nkuhuma area. The pride was led by two dominant males, known as Blondie and Dozy. In 2007, after they had many newborn cubs, dark days loomed. The pride was invaded by a coalition of 6 fierce males from the south, known as the bloody and extremely dangerous Mapogo lions. They attacked the pride and killed Blondie. Some of the lionesses who refused to remain took as many surviving cubs as they could and fled north with Dozy. It is speculated that they later formed the Talamati pride, while the remaining lionesses stayed with the Mapogos. Years later, after the cub Sizanani, son of the slain Blondie, survived the Mapogo attack, he was left alive until adulthood before being later expelled from the pride. He then formed a new coalition with the young lion Skoro, and together they roamed the reserve. Things did not look promising. In 2008, after the Nkuhuma pride split into several groups, 2 males from the Manyeleti pride arrived from the north. In a violent attack, they killed several lionesses and drove Dozy out of the group. They eventually clashed with the Mapogos and seized control of the pride. In early 2009, 2 powerful new males advanced into the area, the Gijima lions. After a fierce battle, the Manyeleti males were defeated. One of them was killed, while the other fled. Coalitions clashed repeatedly for dominance over the area. By 2010, some of the strongest and most violent prides emerged, including Nkuhuma, Mlowatis, Gijima, and the Majingilane. The Majingilane lions defeated the Mlowatis and seized their lands to the south, while the Gijima remained dominant in the north, but not for long. In early 2011, 2 Gijima males and a Nkuhuma cub were shot by hunters while fleeing the reserve. During these dark times, a few lionesses struggled to survive, including Nana, later known as the mother of Junior, who became the most famous queen of the Nkuhuma area. With the absence of the Gijima males in 2011, a coalition of 6 young males arrived from the north, known as the Matimbas. This violent coalition took control of the remaining Nkuhuma lionesses and cubs. In 2012, the first cubs of the Matimba coalition were born. These cubs became the backbone of the Nkuhuma pride to this day, known for their great strength and beauty. Among them was the young lion Nkuhuma Junior, son of the Matimba, who would later form a coalition with another lion called Open Males. The Matimbas protected the pride, caring for the cubs and lionesses until late 2015, when 5 extremely fierce lions invaded from the north, the terrifying Birmingham boys. In a bloody battle, the Matimbas were forced to flee and abandon the pride. The Birmingham boys seized control of the Nkuhuma territory and all its members. This battle resulted in the deaths of some lionesses. Fortunately, the younger females survived, whom the Birmingham boys saw as a golden opportunity for mating. By mid-2016, the lion Nkuhuma Junior was born, who would later make his name known throughout the reserve. The Birmingham boys left the pride after ruling for more than 2 years, until early 2018, when 3 strong nomadic lions arrived to take control, the Avoca males known as Blondie, Mohawk, and Dark Mane. They accepted within the pride some of the Birmingham boys' cubs, especially Nkuhuma Junior, whose mother Nana fought fiercely to protect him. Some other lionesses fled the pride in fear for their lives, known as the Mangeni females. They left behind 9 cubs who struggled alone. 8 fled into the reserve. Nana adopted Big Boy, and he later became very close to her son, Nkuhuma Junior. Together, they formed a new coalition. But in early 2019, tragedy struck when Nana was killed by the Avokas, reportedly while trying to protect Junior and Big Boy. The young males escaped and were later seen occasionally approaching the pride during the Avokas' absence. The harsh wilderness forced the 2 lions to wander cautiously, surrounded by predators and coalitions eager to expand. After some time, Big Boy abandoned Junior to search for his 8 brothers, only to later be found dead. Junior remained alone, trying to survive across the predator-filled plains. On June 3, 2020, he reached the Styx pride, which had no males except a cub named Styx, who was Junior's half-brother from the Birmingham boys. After a period of stability, with Junior and Styx reaching the age of 4 massive lions from the Naso-Chaka coalition invaded to seize control. The young lions were too weak to resist and fled, disheartened and lost. Returning would have meant suicide. They needed to grow stronger and work together to one day defeat the coalition. Yet the North, South, and other areas were dominated by powerful coalitions: the Birmingham boys, Avokas, Naso-Chaka, and others. For survival, they had to overcome one. Meanwhile, the Birmingham boys roamed the reserve, fighting rivals and leaving behind the Mangeni females they once ruled. Junior and Styx seized the chance to take control of the pride. But before long, Styx was found dead in Londolozi Plains after a fierce battle, his body scarred and torn. Junior was left alone once more. Later, 2 Birmingham boys, Nenha and Tinyo, the fathers of Junior, were spotted facing the powerful Avokas, who sought new challenges. Despite their old age, Nenha and Tinyo fought fiercely and forced the Avokas to retreat. But the young Avokas eventually overwhelmed them and drove them south. Unfortunately, the Birmingham boys stumbled into the path of the Naso-Chaka lions, forcing them to flee again east toward Kruger National Park. Tinyo disappeared afterward, leaving only the old lion Nenha. The 4 Naso-Chaka lions continued their relentless campaigns, clashing with the Avokas in a bloody battle that left Blondie badly injured. Later, Nenha returned to Sabi Sands and, by chance, reunited with his son, Nkuhuma Junior. Their meeting was remarkable, forming a coalition that combined youth, strength, and wisdom. Together, they searched for a pride to conquer. They soon found the Alpha Pride, with several grown cubs and protective lionesses. But the courage of Nenha and the power of Junior prevailed. They attacked with ferocity, killing some lionesses and seizing control. Their roars echoed across the land, warning rival coalitions. Their roars challenged other prides, including 2 fierce young plains lions, Makonda and his younger brother, who came from the west. Junior noticed them and attacked the younger one, but was struck hard in his right eye. He fled in pain and fear. His old father, Nenha, fought bravely but could not withstand their blows. He was seen later limping, weakened, and eventually disappeared. Once again, Junior was left alone. He later joined the Matimba lionesses and settled in peace until the coalition was attacked by the Kambula lions who sought to expel him. For the first time, Junior decided not to flee but to fight, as if tired of losing. Even today, this strong lion continues to clash with the Kambulas. Wildlife photographers expect that, eventually, he may even ally with them to rule the area with strength.